Hey, Cookies, Mythras here. I am pumped to bring you a guide for episode 1330 on dark mode and how to beat this big monster right here, Living Abyss. So appreciate you tuning in. Questions or comments throughout today's episode, do let me know. Great ways to stay connected here on the channel. And down below, you will find the timestamps where I'll break the boss down, give you the team, we'll run through it, and bring it home as we always do, my fellow cookies. So let's get moving here. 1330, what do we have going on here? And again, appreciate everyone asking me these questions because I know that we talked about the PvE team for dark mode. Many of you asked about breaking this one down. I have it here right before you today. So this is an extension on the original team that we ran for the original 1330 mode or story mode. Now we're using it for dark mode. Definitely some enhancements in terms of level of these cookies relative to the first time around, all that fun jazz. And here is what we have going on. We got Cotton, we got Vampire, we got Sorbet, we got Pumpkin, and then we got Dark Choco here. Big pieces for us in terms of our team. Why are we going this way? Well, first off, the Living Licorice Abyss right here, Abyss, has all these key information and you need to pay attention to. The first and the biggest one is Shadow of Licorice. This passive periodically regains HP. We absolutely have to shut this down. If you don't shut this down, you're going to run into a problem. Next, you got Claws of Licorice, swings its claws to corrupt the targets and inflict periodic damage. Abysmal Missile spits venom, dealing damage. Sticky Venom spits venom, dealing damage. And Devour. This is a big one that takes one of your cookies out of the game. Allies, spits them out after a certain time, dealing damage proportional to the allies' max HP. The biggest one again being Shadow of Licorice. Absolutely have to shut that down. So the best hard counter to that in this particular team is Pumpkin, giving us this ability here to shut out our opponent. So again, not allowing that healing received negative 70% for 3 seconds. Now there are other cookies that help you shut down. This particular one, in my opinion, is the one that works well, at least for this team. Now the other piece that we want to ensure is that we can burn this boss down very fast. Now with Vampire on candies now, much quicker, but additionally Sorbet dropping our opponents down here with active Pilgrim Slingshot, and then also with Dark Choco here makes a huge difference. So again, we talked about the team composition, we talked about our boss. We need to get through the level and get to the boss. However, let's get moving so you can see this absolutely in action for us here today for 1330. I am so excited about this because, like I said, many of you had asked me on the shorts. So here's what we got for you here today live, and making sure that you can see this team at its finest here. Now, we were very close and have been very close in terms of that 3-star. I do think this team could probably get you there. In terms of those 3 stars for this particular dark mode. Maybe we'll get it this run, we'll see. And usually a part of the problem here is getting through this. In the original mode version that I ran, I did have Eclair Cookie, so you can see that in normal mode, but now we have removed Eclair and added in Sorbet for that additional damage, and making sure that we can heavily and quickly burn this boss down. Living Licorice Abyss hopefully will be no more very quickly. As you can see, in about 10 seconds, we've been able to get through this boss about halfway already. Unfortunately, now we have lost our Pumpkin. However, we're still able to push enough damage down across this boss, and the healing is still down because Pumpkin's summon is still there, outlasting that death, which is a big piece. So there you go, cookies. 1330 victory for you here today. And very excited to equip you with this particular team so that you can continue to move forward. Obviously, you need 3 stars to get through, but I know many of you have struggled just to beat this. So hopefully this gives you a good mix, a good team in terms of what you need to do. If you're going to swap out, you can swap out Pumpkin for something else that's going to shut your opponent down. But obviously you saw that carry through, and us continue to make damage with Pom Pom there, which makes a huge difference. So to bring this home, again, we did go through and we talked about the boss. We broke down the team. We talked about a little bit some of the treasures and why we're on those treasures in order to surpass 1330 here in dark mode. Cookies, if you got questions, if you got comments, do let me know. I love to hear from you always. Check out my shorts. We got a ton of content here on the channel to help you succeed in CookieRun Kingdom. Appreciate your time as always and your support. Great ways to stay connected. We'll see you again soon. Love to hear your comments. And with that said, until next time, cookies, you stay safe, you take care. Mythras Cookie out.